Hi everybody, it's Lyle and Becky, day to day. Well, it's Lyle, not a Becky today. Welcome to, I'm not going to do Lyle's Corner. Okay, we've had enough of Lyle's Corner, didn't we? We're not about that, are we? Alright, well people, oi. Well, you see about the video when I was drawing there yesterday and that. Let's open up in the Lord's Prayer first, okay everybody? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us our daily bread, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but to deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Hallelujah, amen. All right. Well, so I said, you know, on Wednesday updates, are you couples, is there couples out there that go through what we're going through? Well, you know, me and Becky, we've been together for 28 years. And hold on here, let me just, the dollar store thing. I don't like this dollar store thing. But Becky bought it at the dollar store, thought, oh, well, it's the same like the thing they got in the restaurants. No, it's not. They don't. But anyway, yeah, so we've been together 28 years, eh? You know, our history is a good history in that, and you know, we've been through our trials and tribulations, and we still go through them, right? You know, but when we get like that, like what you heard yesterday, people, right? Becky and I both sit back and realize, hey, we didn't have to be like that. I hurt her, she hurt me, and we apologize to each other right away. We don't hold it in and let that pressure cooker build and build and build and build, boom, and then it explodes, right? Because that's what happened. That's what'll happen, right? Like I paid thousands of dollars for a friggin' marriage counselor therapist, eh? And it was, Becky took in a lot, and we did too. And that's when before, you know. I mean, like when I was but you know, I'm just saying, it's, boy, you know, sometimes it's trialing, you know, you gotta realize that it's not just about me, it's about her too. You know, I mean, like, we've gone through a lot, Becky and I, and we still go through our trials and tribulations. That won't stop. As long as we're strong in our faith, and the big old bad angel keeps attacking and knocking and trying to tear it apart. But we stay strong in our faith. We put Jesus first, God first, and we test the spirits that come to us, and they'll guide us on that righteous path. Like, hey, for instance, yesterday we were going to the Save-On, right? Becky wanted her soda stream cartridge, you know, liquid. I'm thinking, oh, I don't have a penny until we're gonna get this check in the mail and that, and she wants that, and Becky says, I says, hey, they did a recall on something, and we're on the recall list, right? Well, we could have laid a lawsuit against them, but you know, you know, it would take some time before we even heard anything from it, but because we ate it, and the next day we were running to the washroom. Let's put it that way. It wasn't pretty. So I figured, okay, well, we thought it was just because we ate too fast and it just went going through us, eh? So anyways, long story short, right? Becky says, I said to Becky, hey Becky, we're on the recall list there to bring in the Western Family shredded Parmesan cheese. I said, yeah, okay, so we go there, right? And we got, because she likes her Caesar salads, Becky, eh? So we go there and we go get it, and I'm like, okay, well, this is the first, I've never done this before, eh? So this is all new to me, eh? And Becky says, yeah, well, I'll just show them the save on card. We're on file there. That we're on the list of being recalled on it. We can get a refund. I thought, oh, this is perfect. Becky needs her Soda Stream liquid. You know, the little bottle, not the cartridge, the carbonated cartridge, but she needed the liquid, right? So it's perfect. So we go up to the counter, right, and they go ahead and get a hold of the guy and that, and he checks. Oh yeah, they are on the recall list, and that. Boom. Oh, here's your refund. Okay. Well, I take that refund and I go. This is I'm laying. This is what happened yesterday. So I'm like just after the video and that, we went out and did, right. So I go up to the, and they give us the refund and that, and I'm like, oh wow, this is the first day. I've never had this happen, right? So they give me the money back, but you know, like we did have to suffer a little bit for that little bit of money. So I thought, oh wow, that's just enough for. So I said, Becky, hold on to that, and so we went and. We were going to go point shopping, eh? We call it point shopping, free shopping. See what's up for free around in the store and that, and see what Mr. Patterson's got up for free for points, eh? So I said, oh Becky, we need some eggs. We're looking at the eggs, eh? Oh yeah, look, there's free range eggs, 45,000 points and that. Oh geez, and Becky says, they raised it up that much, them buggers? I said, no. Then we're looking down there at the white, we usually go for the white Western family eggs, eh? And there's, oh yeah, right there, 25,000 points, 2,550 points, right? Oh good, we got enough, Becky says. I said, oh, can we get it? Yeah, go for it, lap. So we got our free shop on, right? We call it free shopping, eh? Because we use our points and we use free shopping, eh? Anything says for free. Oh, I got some weird stuff before free shopping. All right, but it's not fun doing free shopping. I could tell you a story about something, Becky. Oh, it looked like shrimp, eggs and shrimp in it. Shrimp puffs and that. There's free. Oh, okay. So I go in and we go. This is I think not last year, but the year before. I go open the bag. I'm ready. I'm sitting. Got the movie ready, and I got the shrimp puffs and that. And I'm ready to watch the movie. Becky's enjoying her thing, whatever she had, right? She said, how's those shrimp puffs? Oh, I haven't tried them yet, but I'm going to try them right now. Oh, friggin' grossest things you ever had. Oh, it's just shrimp flavoring on top of friggin' puffs. How them Orientals can eat that crap is beyond me. So be warned when you go free shopping, just with your points, just beware, you know. It's not all. So anyways. So after that, I figured, okay, I was short. I had to pay a quarter for that. So Becky says, "Oh, I don't have a quarter." And I says, "Hold on, Becky, I got a little bit of change left on the card." So I put the card down, right, and we tapped the card. There it is, and then I see on the ground there's a paper. Somebody playing a prank on somebody, eh? Anybody. But it's shiny and it looks like a quarter and everything, and that has a queen on one side and the whatever is on the back side, right? So I go, oh look at there's a quarter right there, Becky. I broke even. I spent a quarter and I got a quarter. And I'll pick it up. Oh darn! It was just a paper thing, so I crumple it up and throw it away. Paper silver thing, eh? With the it got me on that one. Whoever it was, they probably have a video of it wherever they were in the parking lot. So anyway, so So here me and Becky go. We go. We go for a cruise down to Lanceville. Right. Well, we like going for cruises through there and not to Lanceville. It's a nice place. Nice, you know. Really, Lanceville, BC, Vancouver Island. Right. So we go cruising through there, right, and I said, oh, Becky said, oh, I want to go home. So I said, okay, well, we'll go back down the highway. So we go cruising down the highway, right? Becky says, I said, I stopped. And she said, what are you stopping for? Oh, I just seen something, right? And it's on the highway 19A going southbound, right? And to the fire hall, right? And I'm like, look at there, right? She said, what? I said, there's a quarter. I pick it up and I said, there's a quarter. She says, oh, big deal. I said, yeah, but yeah, you know what I mean, people, eh? I got pranked by a phony quarter, and then there, on the side of the highway, there's a real quarter. Right? Here, I'll show you this is weird, and I'm not joking. Here's that quarter. Right? So Becky's saying, you know, it's just a quarter, Lyle. Why are you making it? I said, but Becky, it was the point of the matter because anyways, you follow me what I'm saying, eh, people? Right? So I said, okay, well, I told Becky, well, we'll put this quarter with all our other quarters. That's our lucky quarter. Slowly adding up the little quarter, nickel, dimes, and all that. And it's adding up. All right. But yeah. So Becky's like, really? I says, well, we broke even on that deal. All right, we're still. Well, you probably noticed something different, eh? I found a sticker. I took the sticker off a BB Cart's umbrella. Huh? Yeah, I took the sticker. Lyle and Becky, day to day on YouTube. I took that sticker. I gotta replace that sticker on the umbrella when I get some made up. Well, when they come out, I got the order in. Lyle and Becky. Alright? There can't be two Beckys. There can only be one. And the feisty meister, she told me so. This is Lyle and Becky's channel. Lyle and Becky, day to day on YouTube. And it's April the 9th, 2026. Alright? I gotta throw that in there because, you know, sometimes they screw up. So yeah, but disregard the S on if you get a one of our old stickers, right? Because we're selling them for $2, right? But it's Lyle and Becky day to day on YouTube, right? The ones with the S on it, that's because we're selling them, and it's for Becky's Pop Fund. Helps support Becky's Pop Fund and stuff. So Lyle and Becky's. But that was, and see, I put that through the washer yesterday. Look at that. I keep. All right. Well, what's new? Oh, let's see. I'm thinking of taking BB out, and I don't know. I'm thinking about going in the noose. I've been there before on BB. Becky doesn't know that, but I've been there before with BB. I've been all the way from the north end of Nanaimo all the way to the noose and back. Ooh. Yeah. But I won't be able to make it into the town of Nanoose. That would be impossible. because they got lots of hills and that, and I wouldn't be able to get home. I'd have to hook up BB cart, and I'd have to put all BB cart's batteries in, spare batteries, right? And I have to put, if I go right into the town in the noose, right? And I have to pull over, I have to change out the batteries and everything, and then I'd have to freaking, off we go back. And I don't trust those old batteries because they let us down several times. So anyways, I'm just saying that's what would have to happen. But you know what I'm thinking about, eh? This is coming, it'll be 30, yeah, coming up, it'll be 32 years, Eagle Labor Independent. And I'm thinking about putting a skirt, I gotta try to find a 4-foot Canadian flag, right? It has to be 4 foot even, right, on each, I need 2 of them. Now I'm gonna put a skirt around the BB cart, right? That's, and then put some lead weights down so it doesn't flap all over the place, so it just stays. And have that, you know, that green rope, that old green rope that I have that there, tie that around there, and then have a nice little skirt around there on a BB cart. But I gotta try to find a 4-foot flag, 4-foot length, not width. No, I don't want width. I need the length, 4 feet exactly, 4 feet length. No, I'm looking. And so far they don't make them like that anywhere. But I'm looking. If anybody who see me out and about, say, Lyle, I know where you can get a 4-foot flag. Where? Oh, okay. I'll go trip over there. I'll check it out. See if it is. It's got to be in Nanaimo, eh? You know. Let's say. The country club area and the North End area. That's about as far as BB will make her. So if you know of any place that has a 4-foot, a shout out, I need help. If you know of any places and you see me out and about, right? Say, Lyle, I know where you can get a 4-foot flag. Where? We'll go over to what, blah, blah, blah. Okay, if it's a dollar stores, I already checked them all out. They don't have them 4-foot flags. Dollarama don't have them. Dollar Tree don't have them. London Drugs don't have them. And that's 120 centimeters or whatever, right? You know, so, well, let's go get the measuring tape. We'll look it up together. We'll just hold on, I'll go get the measuring tape, right? Hold on, I'll just grab Becky's measuring tape. She don't like it. I gotta always put her measuring tape back after I use it. Alright. So 4 foot right there. So that's 121 inches. I mean, no, not 100, 121 centimeters. Right? Yeah, 121 centimeters. And 4 feet is, do you know what 4 feet is, people? I'll tell you, I know it anyways offhand. It's 48 centimeters, 48 inches. Not 40. Okay, so we got, so keep your eyes open for me, please. And if you see me out and about, and tell me where I can get one. It's got to be 122, yeah, 122 centimeters. All right, and then it's got to be 58 inches and 4, well, if you want to get back the old way, it's 4 feet, it's 4 feet, right? 12 inches in a foot. So, you ever see that done? I used to know a guy who can make it, like you can go like that and you make it, there's a guy, I'd always see him do it too on his break. with his tape. He'd go like that, right? And he had a ball that he put in between there, right? And it was an amusing thing, right? To watch him do that. But on the top there, how it goes like that, right? On like that, he'd have a ball that was right in the middle there. Right. Here, I'll show you. Sorry to... And you have a little ball that you have right there, right? And you have it just sitting there like that, and he'd go like this on his break, right? And it was amusing to, and we all watched him do it, right? And we all, oh, 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 oh. And he all the time, eh? But yeah, it was sort of amusing to watch him do that, eh? And it was just, you know, not a hard ball. It was just one of those little foam sponge balls, and he'd do that. It was really amusing to watch him do that, eh? I was in Alberta on a job, right? Yeah, you'd go like that, right? But anyway, so keep your eyes open, please, people. And if you see Becky or me out and about, say, hey, I know where you can get a 4-foot flag. Where? All right, well, we'll be over there, right? I'm on the hunt and on the look because I want to put a skirt on BB cart. All right? And I got that rope. I tie that rope right around there, tuck the rest in so it's on an angle. But I'm not going to cut the flag. Just, you know, just have it like that and just have it sitting there, and staple it like that so it stays there. Yeah. So I'm on the look for a 4-foot flag. Okay. Remind me, I got to put this back over in Becky's drawer. I'll get in trouble if I don't. She'll be looking for her tape measure, and I'll be in trouble because I borrowed it and I put it somewhere and she don't know where it is and I don't know where it is, and then whoop, then all of a sudden we found it. All right, here, so I remember where it is. I'll put it there. Yeah. So, oh yeah. Oh, look at them. They got the dogs, hitchhikers. They got the dog's Bible up there. They're raring to go for Friday. If it's nice weather Friday, Becky says she'll go down. That's tomorrow. Becky says she'll go down to where she was, over to Jack's spot there, Jack Road, right over to the spot. I call it the spot now. It is a beauty, you know. And like I said, eh? If you know, like if you see us down there, right, and Becky and I, and if you see us down there on Friday or Monday, right, and if you see us down there, right, on Jack's Road, right at the end of Jack's Road and off of Dickinson Road in Lanceville, and if you see us sitting there, right, and come and join in. Come and join in for read it. You can join in and read the Bible with I sometimes have extra Bibles. If not, they're all been given out. But sometimes I'll have in the trunk. I'll have an extra Bible, and there you go. Right, and Becky's got hers, and I got my tablet, and so and join in. You know, it doesn't. If you don't want to join in, you're just reading from last week or whatever, from this week, well, fine. Right? Or if you want to just read what's last week and just go and sit there and meditate on the Word of Jesus and God of the universe, and you know, and let the test the spirits before you, like I say all the time, before you're guided on that righteous path. Okay. And sit there and just meditate if you want. You know, just sit. You can read with us. You can just sit there and meditate. And that. There's a girl there. The last time she goes like this, waves to me, and that, and she's just sitting there against a rock there, and she looked at it on her YouTube channel or Facebook, right? And she said, look, and she waved like that, and she went over to her, over down there, right, and sat over there, and it's like, yeah, that's cool, you know. But you know, if it's during the week and that, and I'm just there, right? I'm just there. I'll fellowship with you. I'll socialize with you if you want. Don't be scared to come up and say, "Hi, Lyle. How you doing? What's happening today?" Or you know, don't be scared to come up and say hello. Huh? Right, Becky likes it. Becky, you know, this is part of doing this thing is, and but yeah, and I'm just glad that we were able to. Like I use this YouTube thing as a tool. It helps me be more of a people person, right? It's a tool for me. Just like when I went down to do that shuttle service and that, I got right into it, right? But you know, I was providing a service. I wasn't making hardly anything. It wasn't even a business. It was more of an avenue for me to be more get me out of my shell and be more of a people person, right? And a lot of people, I told a lot of people, my wife wants me to be more of a people person and that. And that's true. My wife does want me to be more of a people person. Because she didn't she says it's just tearing you apart, Lyle. You have so much that you've done in the past that you could share with people and enlighten people into doing things and that. Especially your cartoon characters, she said. Right? She encouraged me. She says, yeah, oh yeah, that's a true character. I'm not joking. Hold on a second. I've got him in the trunk of BB. I'll go get him out of there. Right? But in the trunk of, like, oh, hold on. I'll show you what I meant by how you can see the different Odie and Garfield on it. Right? Becky said, how can you tell the difference? Right? And I said, I'll show you. Here, I'll just put that like that so I don't have to worry about the keys again. Well, I gotta worry about the keys because. Okay. Now I got Cool Con. I got 2 pieces of paper. All right. Okay. You see Odie there? Look at that. Looks like Odie, right? On Garfield. Right, that's Odie. Right? Doesn't it look like Odie? Yeah, that's Odie. And then the rest is Garfield. Right, that's Garfield. That's how, right? There you go. That's how you can. So. There you go, people. Now you know. All right. Oh, so now you know it's when I'm drawing Cool Con Running. There will be no more business shoutouts. There will be no more your lucky businesses that you got shoutouts when you did, because we've come to that decision. Businesses are making good as free advertisement for them. Right? And we're getting nothing. So there you go. Huh? And when I'm drawing Cool Con Running, that's gonna be like that. Okay. Well, screw up on the name, Lyle and Becky's. It's Lyle and Becky. No S at S, Becky's. May sound like it from me, but there's no S on Becky. There's only one Becky. Think it's a joke. Hey, you're the ones that the people that printed up the forms. They did. Their daughter did the laminating of that. There's no S. Just like when they did up the forms, there's no S on it. It was never supposed to be an S at the end of Becky's. Yeah. So there you go, eh? All right. And Becky felt Becky felt offended to it. And so I'm sorry, but she was really getting pissed off over that. And my wife, you know, I try to settle that Italian in her and that Ukraine in her, but she was getting pissed off because there's only one Becky, not two Beckys. Oh, I'm just saying. We'll make sure when we do these cards and that, the social media network cards, that we'll make sure we look it over. Oh, there's no S on the end of Becky's. There's no N on the end of Becky. There's no S. All these stickers I handed out, you know what I had to tell people? Oh, it's a fundraiser because it's Becky's. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm trying to promote our YouTube channel. Huh? So that's why you see, if you close up on them, I have to put little white sticker things over the S's on all of them on here. Every one of on all these stickers. Right? I have to put a little tiny little one right there on that and that. If you do a close up and a zoom in. Even the dogs, when I'm out and about, I have to leave that on there. Oh, you got that one right, the 1x2 here. But you didn't get that right, did he? Or did he get this sign right? No, there's an S on the end. Right? Oh yeah, I wonder why. Oh, did I go to the card guy? Yeah, you went to the card guy. The card guy, they thought it was a joke. They thought I was a joke who I am. They thought a joke. I get that graphics I wanted, the friggin', right? The straight and narrow logo, right? Thought it was a joke. But anyways, oh yeah, there's not going to be any more on the YouTube channel at all. Any more business shoutouts or any more advertising for businesses. I'm not sponsored by any of them. None of them give me anything. Nothing to give me Acme Signs. Yeah, he gave me a bunch of pens and a bunch of his stickers and a bunch of his dog sticker, his dog pen. Yeah, I guess he gave me a bunch of his, but there's no net, and he doesn't do any things over the mail, right? There's no .net. It's all his old pens and stuff. So there you go. That's all he gave me, and the person who did the shirts and that she did a good. I thanked her, right? Oh yeah, here I'll show you. She did a good job. I have nothing bad to say about her. Nothing at all. Look at, she did what she was supposed to do. And she did this for free for us. Because she could see right through what was happening. Right? She did that for free for us. Even on the back of Becky's jacket. Right? I'll show you. Right, oh, hold on a second. Look at the joke, eh? Look at that. She did that for free. And there's that one, right? And I threw this in, and she said, "Yeah, not a problem, Lyle." Right? You can find her stuff. She's over at the Duke Point Ferry, and she has. I'll show you her logo. Right? But she did this polo shirt. I think that's what they call it, right? Polo shirt for free. Right? And Becky's, there's a red jacket with that says on the back. But I'll show you. I'll show you. Here's what she gave me for free. Right? That's her logo. Duke Point Ferry. Right? That's her logo on this jug. Right? I forget what the name of her business is, but you can find her stuff and her stuff all down at Duke Point Ferry there. That's her logo right there. Can you see that? Huh? So there we go. So it's a joke, eh? Huh? I remember, people, I really do own that name in Alberta, East to West Movers. My last address was 1313 13th Ave, Southwest, Calgary, Alberta. I was there through the whole change out of Electric Ave, down in that area. I got some big jobs doing that, moving out bars, shuffling bars and all that are all over town and everywhere. Oh yeah. I still own that name. Me and my dad, we started that name across Canada. I was on national TV news because of that name. So there you go, eh? Oh. And yes, Sean is a friend, but he was going through some problems there at his shop there, and that. You know, I hope he changed his ways from the way he used to be. Hope it's for the better. He's in a bigger and bigger shop. He's got to pay more money. So that means my fees go up, probably. But yeah, hey. So yeah, there you go, huh? So yeah, that's her. She did that free, and she gave me this. Hey, that was in Acme Signs. You see on previous videos there. I think his is the only business one when I do go through his old shop and show what it looked like, and that's the lady that used to be in there doing all the silk screening and printing and stuff and all that. All right. But yeah, you can find a lot of her stuff down at Duke Point Ferry there. All right. She has a booth there down at Duke Point Ferry. She, good lady. But that's a good little tumbler, eh? I go like that. I can. All right. Got a straw thing here. You go. It came with a little piece of paper and something in there. I forgot what I did with the piece of paper, but that's a little. But yeah, you go like that. Ah. Yeah. You can't go like that. You gotta. Right? I tried going like that. They don't drink like that. But you go just flip that over. Right? But that was nice of her to give me that, right? I put that in when it's hot days, I'll take this out and I'll put that in Becky's cup holder, eh? She got free advertising. Huh? But anyways, yeah. So I know this is a long video, eh? I thought I'd make it a little longer, right? So as I getting told, oh, Becky says, oh, it's too short. Some of them, a lot of other people say, oh, you got too short of videos. You're not really cluing us in what's happening. There you go. I was about an hour long video, eh? Is that long enough for you? Huh? I hope so. Oh, there's Becky giving her peace signal, eh? So yeah, well, what's new? Oh, I put BB card outside because I gotta just want to get her out of there. Got her standing up on the deck. And yeah, well, I don't know what else I could do or what else I could say, but today is April the 9th, 2026. Alright, we're just gonna try to have a positive day and get rid of all that negative bullshit, put all that negative stuff aside, put all the business end of things aside. Well, I treat our YouTube channel like a business, but it's really, you know, it's not, you know, it is, well, you know, whatever, it is what it is, eh? So, yeah, what do you think of this shirt, eh? That's a good shirt. You ever want, I don't know if they sell them anymore, but they had a whole rack full of them over at in Arrington there, next to Tip Tops, that Country Dollar Store, I think it's called, or something, dollar store. I forget the name of it, but that's where they're $5 each of these shirts, eh? A whole bra. I said, Becky, buy me one every time we go there. So Becky was buying me one of every kind. And she wanted the women ones. She bought some women ones for her, and I bought one of every kind. I gave out a lot of them too to Tea Time Town Tim. He got one on YouTube, a YouTuber out in the USA. Well, sorry, but you're out there and I'm out here in Canada. I don't support USA people or products or that. But you're a YouTuber, aye, good on you. Right, I gave him a nice little Craftsman little thing, because he's in the trades, right? So you know the little pocket things where he has a multi screwdriver and Leatherman, yeah, and little needle nose pliers. Well, they were only $5 over where I was at that place, but I know she didn't have any more of them there. So, but yeah,